It's time for the Steve and Kyle podcast with Steve.
Okay, so I'm an ornithologist.
You're an amateur ornithologist.
Okay.
You could stop by that grouchy old neighbor's house
The preeminent birder in the county.
in the county and chat birds.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, you see,
See that yellow-breasted wiggler?
hang on. I don't want to say that's wrong because animal names can be goofy.
Sure.
And Kyle.
Yellow-breasted wiggler bird likely refers to the yellow-breasted chat, a large distinctive songbird known for its bright yellow breast, olive back, white belly, and unique jumbled wiggly song that sounds like clucks, whistles, and cackles.
Yeah, I know.
I can't believe I sat here doubting you on something that you have taken as an expertise, which is amateur ornithology.
Now, here they are, two guys who are living in style, Steve and Kyle.
See any wigglers on your way in?
My eyes were glued to the local foliage.
Or lack thereof?
Yeah. Check in for those yellow bodies, with that big tail feather that's spinning a little bit, singing a song.
Mm-hmm.
As you're listening to this right now, brand new yellow-breasted wiggler merch up at steveandkyle.com/merch.
We got to promote the merch more.
Yeah,
Every
we
time
do.
we add something, we have to post about it on social media.
Yeah, there's some good stuff on there.
We're gonna trick somebody. This is the year. This is the year we sell one shirt.
There is some stuff that we could probably cull the herd a little bit up there.
No.
And
No. We need people to be absolutely overwhelmed with options
And
when they go to the merch store.
so I was taking kind of that advice you mentioned, like infiltrate other markets and other areas using our merch.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was uploading the yellow-breasted wiggler, let me see if I can pull up how I. You have to set.
Do like keywords and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So that way somebody who's on that site who's just browsing, I'm a birder. I would love a bird shirt. So what did you put for the for the keywords? Like the SEO as they call it.
Yeah, we've got to get. So if anybody on Google or wherever is searching ornithology, bird, Steve and Kyle, podcast friends. Okay, so that one, that one's pretty normal. I didn't add all of them.
Sure.
But I also uploaded, for the rare occasion, the second piece of new merch in many, many months. And this is dating back to Steve, you lecturing me on the idea that Chrome don't get you home.
Chrome don't get you home, Kyle. You got to be a
And-
fool if you think Chrome's going to get you home.
And I know why you've said that. But there's probably a lot of idiots out there who have no idea why Chrome, in fact, don't get you home. So I loaded that up.
Would you like me to explain or
I don't think we have the time.
Okay. Yeah, we got a short schedule today.
Jeep, Comanche, Steve and Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Chrome, wrench,
Yeah.
workshop,
Yeah.
grunt,
Grunt.
brakes, tailpipe, and vroom.
I mean, you covered all the basics.
So
I'd throw a big rig in there.
Oh,
maybe
yeah, good
big
idea.
rig, semi-truck.
semi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So essentially now, if your 4 to 7 year old gets a hold of your phone or computer and starts typing, there's, I would say, at least a 30% chance you're going to end up at the Chrome Don't Get You Home listing.
Yeah.
For our newest merch, Chrome Don't Get You Home, sponsored by Steve's 1988 Jeep Comanche. But again, those are both up there at steveandkyle.com.
Was there grunt?
Grunt, yeah.
And vroom.
Well, I was trying to figure out how to type out the Tim Allen.
Why don't you just put Tim Allen and Home Improvement?
Oh my
on
gosh! See, this is why that's why I'm bad at this.
There? Yeah.
Like, I haven't been manipulating the algorithm for long enough to understand. So I feel like I'm learning at the feet here. So I appreciate the help.
Kyle, it's all about the SEO.
That's what I hear.
Look,
as of 3 minutes ago, that's what I hear.
You're speaking to somebody who last year, calendar year 2025, sold upwards of 100 stickers on Etsy.
Now these were the duck.
You big fool! It's no duck.
No duck. Sorry.
Come on.
Now listen, we could make your life easier on that. Can I make your life easier on the no duck?
Yeah, please.
We throw it on our Redbubble shop because they make the stickers for you.
Oh, that's a good point.
You don't do the shipping. You do nothing. We upload the design, which you made. Mm-hmm. And when someone wants it, they buy it, and we see pennies on the multi-dollars.
That's the thing. I mean, when I put it up on Etsy, I can really screw over the consumer.
Yeah.
And, make my ROI higher. That's another acronym right there.
Listen, when you're in the SEO and the ROI biz, there's only a select group of people who could understand you. Mm-hmm. And I'll post that in the poll as well, because there's a lot of people out there right now scratching their heads. Yep. They're driving their big rigs, probably with chrome on them, a bunch of idiots.
Trying to get home.
So let me rephrase. There's a bunch of people right now probably driving their big rigs with a bunch of chrome on it, side of the road, right? Because they broke down.
Right. Yeah, they don't know where they're going. They don't know, they invested all this money in chrome.
Oh, God.
Not realizing that chrome don't get you home.
He's got a map unfolded. It's upside down.
Yeah.
It's on the side of a dusty road with one flat.
Mm-hmm.
No idea where he's going because, again, Chrome, don't get you home.
Don't get you home.
At stephenkyle.com/merch.
Watch that be the one thing that takes off.
That's the thing.
After 10 years of doing this podcast, we become independently wealthy because you designed a T-shirt based on a throwaway line that I said.
And I need to redo it because I need to make, instead of a big rig, it needs to be a Comanche.
It needs to be a Comanche.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have multiple versions of it.
Oh, no question.
You could do one with a Ford and a Chevy.
Yeah.
And maybe Calvin peeing on one of them.
Of course. Yeah. If there's one thing you and I like, it's like getting those C&Ds about once every 5 years for some truly arbitrary merch that is offending or hurting nobody.
Yeah.
Last week, Steve, we talked about, we recapped. We didn't recap. We went over the New Year's resolution of friend of the show in Casper, Wyoming. Mm-hmm. It was Michael Yost, correct?
Yep.
Yes. Who wanted to learn the Idiot Machine, and we're putting it in the win column because he played the piano, he said, I think maybe once.
One time, yeah. As we pointed out, how many times did you play the piano in 2024, Michael? Mm-hmm. And he said 0. Mm-hmm. Seems like a win to me.
I went back. And I do have our 2025 New Year's resolutions if we want to go through that.
Wow.
But I also have, I have a bundle of items that I feel like in the coming weeks I need to bring up to you.
Okay.
But we've also forgotten to mention that this is somehow our 500th episode.
Yes, congratulations. Okay, so the festivities begin now. Now is when we roll out the special 500th anniversary programming.
Hey, come on in. I forgot.
Yeah, I was somewhat aware.
I changed our document that we share last week to $4.99. Mm-hmm. So obviously I knew in my head that what comes after $4.99, 500.
Yeah.
Yet still looking at this document right now, jarring to me to see that number. Mm-hmm. Easy to say that I never once anticipated we'd get here. I never anticipated 5 to 7 different recording spaces that we've done over the years.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 trips as a podcast.
Yeah.
$0 made.
I don't know. We talked on our first episode of the year about how 2025 was finally the year that we think we might have broken even.
Right. Possibly. If I were to take episodes or our efforts and your efforts from build to 500, so I'm talking studios, trips, items, I would estimate that we are in the red in the four figures overall.
Yeah, I'm remembering this room. Okay, I know approximately.
Yeah.
But this is the second unnecessary studio that we built.
Listen, this one we could half charge to your wife because this was the long-term plan.
Yeah, we got kicked out of Cricket Corner.
We get kicked out of Cricket Corner 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we started in one corner.
Yeah, and she
migrated to the second, which was an upgraded corner. I believe there's more light in that corner.
Yes.
Like if we were to rank corners,
was the first or second better? I don't know. Second, I guess.
I'll post that in the poll. Do you rank all your corners? Because if you don't, you're doing your house wrong.
Yeah.
And then she said, "Hey, enough of all of this. You didn't take the hint the first time. Time to get in this corner room with, no windows, no nothing. Get out of here." Mm-hmm. So we did. So yeah, we are easily in the red 4 figures overall over the years. And I don't think that's ever going to change based on projections looking forward.
Yeah.
Do you foresee episode 600 happening?
That's it? Just happening?
Just happening.
Okay, so that's 2 years from now.
Do you think in 2028 it'll be another cold, blustery January day? No, well, it'll be 100, so it'll be February. It'll be late February 2028. It might even be leap weekend, right? And everybody, if you're not grumpy on leap weekend, because it's an extra day of February.
Exactly.
Who wants an extra day of February?
Yeah, give me an extra day of June.
Right.
July.
So we're going to have that extra day of February, and you and I are going to have to sit down and pull a recording out of thin air, and it'll be number 600. Do you foresee that happening?
I guess.
Well, it's going to make it harder when I say no.
Oh, okay. Then I'm a no also. Perfect. I didn't want to be the one.
Believe we recorded about 10 episodes of this podcast before I started talking about when can we be done with this podcast.
When can we wrap it?
But then I realized I don't know who I would bore or bother with the drivel that pours out of my mouth about 45 weeks of the year.
Do you think that would be the time that Sports Tate would really take off?
Yeah.
Your side project of sports talk where you make hot takes, but we, for whatever reason, refer to them as Tates.
Yeah. We's being strong there.
I feel as though you embraced it.
I embrace it because I run with an idea. Okay, I'm a yes man. That's what you learn in communication courses on the collegiate level, Steve. That's what you pay tens of thousands of dollars for. To be a yes and man.
Yes and.
Don't be a no but. Be a yes and.
Yeah.
And
that
again,
should be a t-shirt.
That was like 30,000.
Don't be a no but. Be a yes and.
That's yeah. And then we'll have like a butt be a part of.
I'm thinking maybe like a thumbs down on one guy and a thumbs up on the other guy. Yeah.
And that's what you pay $30,000 for at the collegiate level for communications courses to learn.
$30,000 per semester or year, depending on where you go.
Want to live there? Don't even get me started. Yeah, I rolled the sport. I do think if we left this podcast tomorrow, I would probably be content for about 2 to 3 months, and then I would start getting that itch. Like, man, I've got these dumb ideas.
Good.
And I've got to
clear out all this equipment, take it with you. I'll leave it on the porch, just like you're a scumbag picking up something I'm selling on Marketplace. I won't even charge you for it. Just leave it out there.
Here's my vow that if we end this podcast, I don't see this podcast ever ending contentiously.
No.
I feel like, and I've thought that too, I've always thought that when I see weddings on TV shows and movies, whatever, and you see like the bride or the groom, they're so nervous. I'm like, you've already, the hard part was asking.
Right.
And the hard part was planning. The hard part isn't actually doing it. Now, if they're
leaving. The easy part's the party.
Exactly. So granted, you have to get through the minutia of listening to, Reverend so-and-so say, what's it about, do you deserve this in front of, the pipe organ? Sure. Congrats. Happy wedding. Right? That's how weddings go, right? Do you deserve this in front of the pipe organ? Happy wedding. Everybody runs out of the building.
That's it. Man, you really, and they say romance is dead. But not Kyle.
So I don't see this podcast ever ending contentiously just because we've known each other a long time now, 15 years, 16 years.
Well, honestly, I feel like if it was going to end contentiously, it probably would have at this point. I mean, chances are you're going to get in like the big one, the big fight in the first decade.
Sure.
I think are we back in the honeymoon phase?
Oh, no, because I'm not happy.
Okay, so we are simply in the roommate's face.
Absolutely. We're living together. We're getting through it. Every now and again, one of us glances at that lease, sees when it ends, realizes we signed a, 10-year.
Yeah.
There's 9.5 years left on that 10-year. And so we're just muscling through it.
I didn't know you used the last of the peanut butter. If you use the last of the peanut butter, the least you could do is put it on the grocery list so I know to buy more peanut butter.
It's really strange.
Otherwise, how are we going to have peanut butter if I don't know we have to get peanut butter?
That's strange because I thought the dishwasher tablet on top of the dishwasher was code for run the dishwasher. But I guess these bowls and spoons in the sink are just as good. Don't worry, I'll do it.
Oh, I didn't realize we had food that cooked itself here in the house. And we don't have to do anything because it's magic food.
I think my favorite thing is finding out how much hot water we do have in the house. Any way you could possibly run that down to 0 more often? That's where we're at.
Yeah. Hypothetical scenarios that I've read about on the internet.
That's how marriages die, okay? So, yeah, I do feel like this podcast will not end contentiously. But I sit here today and I promise you that if you and I decide to amicably end this thing whenever, right? Maybe it's, hey, we're told to be doing this.
Yeah.
I'm moving, whatever. It doesn't matter. You and I will sit down with, I would say, someone certified in whatever you would call it, splitting things up. Like,
a mediator. Yeah,
that's what the word I'm looking
we'll have
for.
A mediator.
A mediator. To where you and I will sit in this room with the mediator, and we will go through all of this junk.
Yeah, well, both our physical stuff, our intellectual property, if we have any, frequent flyer miles from the couple trips that we've taken together.
Yep.
So, I mean, right off the bat, the two big items in the room, obviously, the 3D printer and the mixer, the sound equipment.
In terms of dollar value, yes.
Yeah. So I think that right off the bat, why don't we just mediate this right now?
Okay, you want to? Okay, we could save a few bucks off of the estate.
Exactly.
We skip the mediator.
We don't have to hire a mediator because I don't want that scumbag coming in here. Thinking he's better than us.
Yeah. Well, I think we have a couple listeners who are, I think, therapists. Who I guess I'm kind of putting that label on. I believe we have a friend of the show, Sarah, who is a therapist. She could probably step in and do it, right?
I'm sure she would. Yeah, we'll get her on a Zoom call because again, I don't want that scumbag in here. No offense. No offense, Sarah.
So So the top two items, mixer, printer.
So I think that we have to, it has to be part of the separation agreement.
Yeah.
That one of us gets each of these.
Each of the big ticket items.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. No, that's fair.
I think it's very fair.
Yeah. Right off the bat, I'll just take the mixer so I can sell it.
Okay.
Unless that's what you prefer. I figured you would use the printer or upgrade the printer.
I was going to pick the printer anyway.
Look at that. Hey, happy divorce.
Everything else, whatever.
Right,
I'd like to keep the Anaheim Mighty Ducks lamp.
That was yours.
Yeah,
that wasn't. I think that came from your house.
That's true. That's true.
No, that's yours. I listen.
Oh, but if it's in this room, what's that whole thing like? Possession is 9/10 of the law.
So this room gets. Now we got to take the room's feelings into account.
Wait, but I own the room too, technically.
Yeah, I think I'll go.
So wait, do I technically own everything because it's all been in here long enough?
Listen,
oh boy, this sounds like that mixer might be mine.
I demand one of the trading cards.
You want Roman Hammerlick?
Yep, I need one of the hammer cards. Yeah, listen, this is already an amicable divorce. How about this, Steve? You and I feel like we just did this really well. If you're going through a breakup,
hi, folks. It's your old mediator friend Steve and Kyle here.
Confused on possession laws? 9/10, 7/10, who even knows math? Steve and Kyle are here for you. We'll sit with you, via Zoom, of course. You don't want this scum in your house.
No. I wouldn't want me in my house.
And we'll help you split up all your belongings amicably. And if not, we'll just end the Zoom call early.
Exactly. Payment due in advance, obviously, because we're not wasting our time.
Have any incorrectly placed canvas prints of the Mackinac Bridge.
Also, where the back has been stuffed with insulation to turn it into a sound panel.
Have a somewhat cracked Rocky IV poster that's been smacked up against the wall.
Do you have a drunkard friend who gifted you his softball jersey?
Upside down.
Hypothetically.
What about a two-tone 1/1,000,000th scale of the Edmund Fitzgerald? Well, you're in luck. Your friends Steve and Kyle are here today to help you decipher the web that's been woven through your relationship and give a proper curtain call to all those belongings that you've shared over the years. Snipe on your own time. Steve and Kyle aren't free.
Hey folks, viewer mail time again.
Been a while.
Oh, here's one from Sally, age 14. Dear Pig.
1, 2. There it is, number 3.
I don't know if I've ever physically recovered from leaving that in the lab. Leaving a piece of myself for that. Okay.
Very nice.
These newish letter openers. Let me give this one. You know, it takes a little bit of the way. I mean, this is the old classy, right?
Did you just...
Yeah, but it's this. It's not
No, it doesn't count.
These are a cheat code.
These are designed for idiots.
Right. Yeah, I had the
These
Game
letter
Shark
openers.
for envelopes, or the Game Genie for envelopes.
Game Genie.
The Game Genie for also secure because, again, like you said, I'm a real doofus.
Right.
Good chance I haven't. It's a shocker I haven't stabbed myself using that
With the letter
poker.
opener. Yeah. Like you somehow it ends up in that, like those old infomercial.
Yeah.
Like the montages at the beginning, like tired of using a blender the old fashioned way. And it shows the guy somehow like putting his shoe into the blender.
Yeah. I did think of you as a quick interjection here before we get to viewer mail time. Very recently, I was replacing one of our sinks has one of those heads that pulls down.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's got a little toggle.
Yeah.
So you could toggle between
for like doing
the
dishes and
stream
everything. Yeah.
and just
The wide spread.
Yes. And ours had broken. The toggle wouldn't work. So finally I said, we got to replace this. I didn't even know how to describe what I was looking for.
Yeah, because it's something like that. I don't think you can find the off the shelf, but you got to get rid of the whole thing.
Yeah. So I ended up finding a head with a toggle at the local home improvement store. Found it, brought it home, was trying to replace it. There was a part where you had to pop off some small black disc.
We're going to get back to viewer mail.
Yes, I promise.
Don't worry. This is just a
press down and spin it off. Here's what I thought, Steve. Well, obviously I can't reach in there with my fingers. Let me go ahead and grab this fork that I use for dog food.
The dog food fork is the unsung hero of the kitchen.
Let's go ahead and pull this instant. I grab it and I push down and I stab myself so hard I bled like a stuck pig for about 2 hours and had to ask Katie, do you think I need to see someone about this? Because again, I used this fork for dog food and it just entered my body.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably need some kind of shot for that.
So, yes, I did think of you. I meant to bring that up beforehand.
And if you were to be able to, if you had a life DVR and you could go back and watch that, in my mind, because I know I've done the same exact thing where I've stabbed myself. And if I could go back and watch it, it's probably me standing there holding the knife with both hands in front of me, like prying at my heart.
Hang on. I know where to hold this. Let me hold this sink head right above my penis.
Right. And then just jab.
Straight down. Straight down. And my family's sitting there silently unaware that I'm an invalid.
Yeah.
You know what? If I were able to go on Life DVR and watch that back, I'd probably tell myself, no. Just do it 5% differently next time. No need to go get, a small flathead that would fit in that. No. Just use the dog food fork and just do it slightly differently next time. It'll work fine, Kyle.
You got this. Okay, anyway, back to
viewer mail time. This is from our friend Trevor in Dixon/Burns, definitely not Nashville, Tennessee. Trevor, fill in the coffers thanks to not our friends at the BPPPA in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, but our friends. BPPC, I'm sorry, not the association. No. The U.S. Bank National Association, thank you to our friend Trevor for refilling the coffers.
I'm standing at attention, saluting those soldiers.
And as always, thank you for your service.
You want me to jump into one?
Yeah,
over here?
we've got a couple more. One looks very similar to this one. So it seems like there may have been a touch of a gap between P.O. box visits from the Steve house.
This no, it's not. It's actually from our buddy Billy Stacks in New York. Colony, New York. Billy Stacks coming through, offering up some money for the coffers. Thank you very much, Billy Stacks.
Yeah, Billy, if you need any tax receipts for filing taxes this year, block our number.
Yeah, we are not a 501c3.
This is a donation to people in need. We thank you for that.
Okay, now this one, oh boy, yeah, it was definitely, it had been a little while since I had been over to the P.O. box.
Okay, why you say that?
Because this one is postmarked December 22nd.
Okay, so Christmas.
Yes. This one, yeah, it was postmarked in Albany, New York.
Boy, is that a bad sign? Is that like a downturn in Annette's side hustle?
No.
I figured that's where. Isn't that what you use that for mostly?
Oh, it's from our good friend Betsy.
Oh, Betsy.
Boo. Merry Christmas 2025. Oh, look at this. A beautiful montage of there's Betsy in front of a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
There's her with a black and white cardboard cutout of somebody.
Oh, beautiful.
There's her going to see a play. Betsy's secret plan to fight inflation.
Oh, look at that.
I love it. And then the update letter on the back.
You like that?
The update letter on the back. We're doing it next year. We're sending it. We're printing them in limited supply.
Yeah.
And we're sending them out. I think Trevor gets one. I think Billy Stacks gets one.
Yeah.
Betsy gets one because she never forgets an occasion.
Johnny Chef, who sent us one before.
Yeah. Johnny Chef.
I figure Billy's...
that one's going to Japan, though.
Maybe he can front the postage.
Yeah.
Anybody who's donating... Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're definitely doing a podcast letter, right?
Thank you so much, Betsy.
Oh, yeah, that's going on the... it's going on one of the many walls, the sound panel walls.
Man,
it's beautiful. What do you think she saw down in
Betsy
Florida?
McCormick.
Oh,
look at that. She included her business card.
Oh, okay.
This is the coolest business card I've ever seen. Look at her position. Look at what her job is.
Hey, okay.
I love it.
And if I visit charlieskids.org, I believe Betsy is, I don't know her role, so I'm not going to try to even guess, a role in that charity.
Yeah.
Which assists with, I believe, something related to sudden infant death.
Exactly,
and
yeah.
I remember she reached out when we had Reed.
Yeah,
something similar, sent us gifts.
Yep.
Incredibly nice. That's, again, charlieskids.org. Thank you, Betsy. That's a lovely addition to our holiday wall.
We have to set up the, you know how you walk into some houses, like, I bet your parents have something like this. If you walk into their house, maybe there's a string that goes from like one cabinet to a shelf, and then all the Christmas cards are kind of hanging over it, or maybe they're, stuck up all in some place in the house. We need to do that next year. And in this case, we would have one card.
One.
So it would look a little sad.
No, it's right from that corner to that corner. So it just dangles.
Just one. We get a little wooden clothespin.
Boy, seeing that reminded me, Steve. This week I had to make a choice. So I am on top of our Christmas cards every year. And this year I was. And I ordered, make sure we have enough. And then there was about 15 that we mailed or whatever it was. And then a handful that, I'll see those people. I'll just bring them.
15. Amateur.
I know. We do slim pickings. Brother Mike gets one, though, every year.
Did we get one? I don't know if we got one.
That's why I bring this up. Because you were on the hand-to list. Right, because I see you, in general, every single week.
Yeah, and a lot of times in December, even though with the holidays and everything, a lot of times we see each other more in December because there's a lot more of, hey, we got to pre-record this, we got to do that.
Yes.
It's a hectic time.
So there was a small stack of people that I see, so I'm like, hey, no need to mail because I'll see them, I'll just hand it to them.
It's funny you say that because I want to come back to that.
Yeah.
After you're done making your point here.
Those sat on our kitchen island from mid-November. Again, I'm on top of these things.
Yeah. Send
designs to Katie in early November, and we go through just the generic big print company online that sends them out to you, and figured it out. Boom, nailed it. And I like to include not all the formal pictures. I like to include the silly ones. Hey, we're waiting for the train in Washington, D.C., right? Making faces, whatever. And those sat on the kitchen island. until last week when I made the call to just throw them away.
Okay.
Because I went too many weeks, obviously, with simply not thinking about it on the way out the door. So, yeah, Katie had handwritten the Steve family right on the envelope. It was sealed.
Wow, the hard part was done.
Everything. These were sealed, ready to go. Right. I just had to bring it to you and hand it to you. But I felt like the second that got to January 1, the second it got to December 26, one, that's getting spit on possibly, right? If you're delivering that after Christmas.
Yeah.
And two, the other, at that point, does it feel like a hollow gesture because it's like, well, are they only giving me one because I gave them one?
Yeah, that's always my concern.
Yeah. Do you save Christmas cards? Do you say 2 or 3? Like, let's say we'll keep 2 or 3 in the back pocket because what if we get to December 20 and now we have one from, great cousin Randolph from the motherland.
Yeah, great cousin Randolph.
And now we've got to, get one quick in the mail. So great cousin Randolph gets a return Christmas card.
Well, what we do is same exact thing. We go on to the one website, we design it, we upload the pictures.
Yep.
And then you get to select the quantity. And usually the quantity is by tens. Mm-hmm. So I always just round up.
Okay.
To whatever, like say I think we sent out 63 of them last
63?
It's getting ridiculous.
63?
It's getting very ridiculous.
You know what I would like on this podcast, and we don't have to name names, but come November 1st this year, I would like maybe the list, if you have it, of those 63.
I got it right here. I can pull it up right.
And I would like to sit here with you, and again, we won't name the names, but we'll go down that list, and I want to see what we could pare that down to.
Okay.
We'll use my... general gravelly sense of life.
Sure.
And we'll get, I figure with that alone, we could shave 10.
It might be tough because...
Really?
Annette's side of the family is pretty big.
Oh, and you send them to all of them, huh?
We do, yeah.
Like you do them individually? Like Aunt Nicole and Uncle Bill?
Well, yeah, of course. I wouldn't send them individual ones if they're married.
I'm just making sure because, man, 63.
Yeah.
I would be curious to hear, if you're listening to this right now, and you sent more than 63 Christmas cards, please let us know because I want to talk to you. I want to know who. Who do you know in your life?
Now I need to double check because that number feels absurd.
It does to me. I mean,
I'm sorry. Okay, 53.
That's
53.
Still a lot.
54.
54 is still to me a gigantic number.
It's a lot.
Full disclosure. I don't send a single one to any of my uncles, my aunts, my cousins, and I don't have any grandparents living. So that could be why I was at less than 20.
Okay.
But like I said, I've included brother Mike over the years in the fam. I like getting that one in return, seeing the boys get by the way, goodness. When we started this podcast,
they're getting so big.
We have videos of both of your lovely nephews. Well, 2 of your lovely nephews. Daniel and Joey. I was in a rivalry with the Philadelphia 76ers for a while. And now the fact that they are pretty much grown men is unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again,
they used to be listeners.
Okay.
There's no chance they still listen.
Not the only ones we've lost. Episode 500. Just surreal to think that is when it started. My goodness.
It's absurd.
If you have sent more than 53, I would like to hear from you and why. And have you thought about calling you? And will you let Steve and Kyle cut your list?
Oh, that would be look, that ties right in with our mediator services.
It really
that we were talking about earlier.
So you would send us a list. Let's say, I sent out 70 and it's getting so expensive but I feel bad, yada yada. You send us just the names.
Well, send us the spreadsheet because like the website that we use, if you upload the spreadsheet and you do it during like a 1 week period, they address the envelopes for you for free.
Wait, what now?
It's a promotion that they do every year. Okay. I'll fill you in on it.
Yeah, please send me that. Yeah, that sounds nice.
Then literally you they show up, you put the card in the envelope, put a stamp on it, and it even comes with like the peel away adhesive. I kind of like so you don't have to sit there and lick 60 envelopes.
And that's a free edition for this.
It's a free edition if you do it during a certain period of time.
Yeah, you've got my attention because now maybe I go up to like 25. I mean, I don't know if I want to be that crazy.
Maybe I'll make the list this year.
Boy, by the way, I did feel bad when I sadly, it was like a slow-mo version of when you see someone giving up drugs, right? And so it was like slow-mo, and they all slowly roll off my hand and slide one by one.
Well, this is when the DEA is pounding on the bathroom door and you're on your knees in front of the toilet with bags and bags of drugs. And you're just frantically trying to dump them into the toilet. And then there's that shot. And it's you looking down, and then it cuts to the shot of the drugs looking back up out of the toilet, and then you reach up and you just do the flush. And there they go.
That was me with about 5 to 6 Christmas cards that I forgot to bring.
I'm glad to know that we made the cut.
I gotta say,
being thrown out.
I do really feel bad. But again, I thought it was worse to bring it over in mid-January, right?
You know, I'm glad that you brought that up because I think that there's something that is so embedded in my psyche from when I was a child that, and it directly relates to this because I remember being in a situation where, did your parents make you write like thank you notes for everything? Like whenever we got birthday gifts or Christmas gifts, we always had to send a thank you, which I think is, I still think is very appropriate, and we're making our kids do it too.
I think it's a nice idea. As the kid, obviously you hate it. As the adult, obviously I'm looking for the gratification of another adult saying, "You've got such a nice kid." Yeah. Right?
Well, there were two things. If say my aunt and uncle gave us cash or a check for our birthday or for Christmas.
Yeah.
One thing was it was rude if you wrote thank you for the money that you gave me. You could not write that.
That's
the word money was rude. So it was always thank you for the very generous gift. I will put it in my bank account and I will use it wisely for something that I want to save money for.
Yep.
That was one. Second, say the people that card was going to, we were going to see them the next day.
Yeah.
I could not hand it to them.
Really?
It had to be mailed. It was rude to hand it to someone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, side note, they had to receive it before you saw them the next time.
Okay. Oh boy,
and it's weird because these are those arbitrary rules that my boomer parents set into place.
Sorry, I'm just putting this in my calendar for next November that I have to mail. I'm mailing your Christmas card.
Yeah.
I'm not messing around with this. It's getting mailed, but it must be mailed before the next time I see you, which is a little difficult.
Yeah, it's tough. And it's a short window in there.
Yeah, that's going to be snug. We see each other often.
But this was different though because back in the 80s, even if you lived around the corner from somebody, you saw them once a year.
You know, it's interesting you mentioned that because we will get a Christmas card. Now, it's not like one created on one of the big websites or from my parents as well, and they'll mail it. I'm like, well, I see you guys a lot.
I'm telling you, I bet if you brought this up to your parents, they would agree.
And I bet
Jane, I know you listen.
Yeah.
Or I know you used to listen.
Yeah, no idea if that's still happening. I wonder if she's disappointed that I was trying to hand deliver Christmas cards.
I bet that she would be. I think that she probably thinks you're big disappointment.
Next year, well, I mean, many reasons before we even got to the greeting cards. Next year, here's my vow. I'm mailing every single one. Parents, drop off line that, might be parents of Reed's friends.
Yeah.
Gonna need your address.
Oh, so you hand them out in the drop-off line?
That was about 3 of the ones that got tossed out the other day because listen, I'm a parker. I know you've got the homemade signs for when you're parking in the handicap.
They don't let us park. You're not allowed to park at. They are efficient. Yeah, they want those kids out of there quick.
No,
you're not allowed to park and walk in.
So we don't walk in. I'll park in the lot and then I wait outside with him and friends. And usually I'm like one of like doors 3 parents do it. And so some days he's like, just do drop off, whatever. So that was my idea. But then you realize that most every other person's doing it that way, which they're going through that lane, which is designed to drop them off and go and be gone. So I wouldn't see the parents. So they were part of the stack that got tossed yesterday.
Oh boy.
Next year, They're every single one. I'm paying postage. I don't even care. I'm going to buy the Forever stamps now. What are they up to? Like $1.50?
I'm going to need you to revamp your entire Christmas card handing out scenario.
Yeah. But again, next year, November 1st, I want someone out there. If you're listening to this right now and you sent out more than 53 Christmas cards, we need to hear from you because you're on the list. I want to be able to cut that number down by, let's say, 25% next year to save you some bucks. Okay. And for you to realize what the real relationships in your life are, like your nail tech doesn't need a Christmas card.
Right.
I know you've been going to the same barber, and now his hands are all shaky and jittery and doesn't really cut that good anymore.
No, but you're so, it's such a tradition at that
point.
Right. Yeah,
he doesn't need a Christmas card.
Oh, man.
Guy's borderline can't read. All right, we are here to help, and we're going to cut those for you.
We're going to trim the fat.
Yeah. Now, I had, as is typical with this podcast, I had a bundle of items on the list that I kind of wanted to get to this week.
We're 40-some minutes in.
So let me ask you, if I've got 1, 2, 3 options for you that I would like to get to, but I'd like you to pick one.
Okay.
So I want to see if I can bring you back in the fold on something.
All right.
One, I forgot to add. I want to see if I can get you in on something new. Maybe you could start joining me. Or third, I want to ask, can you take back a good deed? Like once you've done it?
Oh, man, I'm interested in all of those.
But lastly,
another one.
I'm doing something that I think might shock you in the coming month.
It's like you're just dropping these...
And I'm regretting
these A-bits.
I'm regretting. I know. But listen, we got distracted. We were talking about Christmas cards and 500 episodes in marital counseling.
So you've committed to doing something in the next couple of months.
Yeah.
That you're already regretting.
Yeah, it's actually in about 3 weeks.
Okay. Let's put that on for next week.
Okay.
God, that. But I also kind of want to do it now.
Right.
But we're kind of up against it.
Right. We don't have a ton of time. Yeah, we've got probably 15 minutes here.
You also want to bring me into the fold on something.
Yeah. Now, this is something that one is something we've talked about in the past, but I'll say this. Similar words came out of my mouth yesterday, and that reminded me that I need to bring this back up to Steve soon.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Steve, I mentioned it last year, and I don't know why I have the itch. Because the last time this happened, I think it's safe to say I was miserable. But I'm willing and kind of wanting to run it back.
All right.
So what do you say about the year 2026? We bring back the slow pitch softball team.
Ooh.
Now this is I'm going to let you chew on it for a second.
Okay.
Because I bring this back for a couple of reasons. One that's been kind of in my head, and I don't know if it's selfish, so I'll be curious if you think it's selfish why I'm thinking this. I don't want Reed to think that I'm like some useless idiot stabbing himself with a dog food fork.
So you want him to think that you're a useless idiot that tears your ACL after 2 pitches?
Hey, it was the Achilles, jackass.
My apologies.
And yeah, big difference, obviously. I've never been athlete guy. Right? I never played sports in growing up. Like it was just never. My parents both worked, and then it was if you want a car, you have to get a job. Whereas a lot of other families are. I'm not even going to say well off, but it was like, oh no, we'll get you a car, this and that. And I appreciate the idea that, hey, if you want a car and you want to be able to go hang out with your friends, you have to get a job. But if you want to get a job, it's going to be hard to do, high school football, especially at, what size you are, 85 pounds, 4'11". Like, are you sure you want to do that?
And look, that 99 Cavalier.
Oh my God.
You can confidently look back on that sweet ride with the bra on the front.
My God.
And say, that's all mine.
Wait, what was on the back, Steve?
Oh, the Altezza taillights.
No, the Altezza taillights.
I mean, you drifted it into the school parking lot, right?
Steve, the tail that car brought, and by tail, I mean like the tail whips as I was coming around the bend because it had just terrible traction. Okay. Oh my God. Just an abomination. God, I love that car. Fold the seat so your friends could get in the back.
Yeah.
All horribly uncomfortable.
Yeah, of course.
Whew. So I was never able to do that. So then, of course, we had what was it? Probably 5 years we played. I believe we started in like 2012. I was just thinking about this yesterday because we played 1 year right here in this town that you live in. And then we played another year in the town where we almost got into the big tussle. Boy, the one guy started calling you chief or something he was calling you.
Something like that.
There was almost a slow pitch softball rumble.
Yeah, I just remember the guy accusing me of hitting at their pitcher.
That'll be the flashback this week.
To which I said, "You think I have what about me makes you think that I have the ability to pinpoint where I'm going to hit the ball? Every single hit that I've had in the last 5 years has been a ground ball to shortstop.
It's also been by sheer luck."
Right. And that's not by design. No. I'm not hitting it there every time because, that's my thing. Because every one of them has been fielded and I've been thrown out by half the base paths.
Yeah, that'll be the flashback this week because that was such a jarring episode to revisit. And almost those exact same words came out of my brother's mouth last night when him and I were talking about that incident, the near rumble 13 or however many years ago. And he said, "What do you mean I'm hitting at you? I don't even know where I'm hitting." Right. You know?
The fact that I heard that sweet, sweet sound of ball hitting aluminum bat, that was enough for me.
Just contact one time.
Exactly.
One time. So here's my plea to you. And it's less of a plea, more of a, I kind of want that feeling of my now 7-year-old son to be able to see me do something not useless, right? Be able, hey, was never an athlete, right? But listen, when I was in college, I played intramural basketball and football and all this stuff just to have fun and do it. I've always loved sports, but to him, he's never once seen me play.
I would argue, and I think that you would agree, he is much more athletic than you. Currently. He plays, I swear, every week you're like, "Oh, can we record at this time?" Because he's got highlight practice.
It's ridiculous. Today,
can we record this day? Because he's now first on the team in flag football.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, dude. So today we're wrapping this up early-ish because we have an indoor baseball facility. He's going to do a hitting practice. It's like a drop-in thing. So a bunch of age group, 7 to 11, come on by. We'll have coaches there. We'll watch him swing, give him some tips. He did it last week. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Previously, it was basketball at the local YMCA that he was doing on Saturday mornings. Before that, he ended up being an all-star, which, again, calling a 6-year-old or 7-year-old an all-star for T-ball or coach pitch baseball, whatever. He made that on baseball. And now I think this spring or summer, we're going to introduce, because he has a friend or two that plays, flag football. So we're adding another one to the...
Wow.
I am making sure, because I think there's a fine line to toe. I'm making sure that these are items that he has any interest in doing. So up until now, football has not been an interest. But now that his friend has tried it, he went and watched a game that his friend played in this last year. Now he kind of wants to give it a whirl.
Makes sense.
He played soccer the one time, and he had the world's worst soccer coach and the world's worst soccer team around him, who two big kids who would never once pass the ball. He got to the point of the last game, crying on the way there. He didn't want to go. Hands wiped. Done. I am not the parent making you do these things.
Go to the game. Thanks. Go to this last game because you committed, but
we sold the soccer stuff, moved on.
Yeah.
Guess who's now a gigantic Ronaldo fan and wants to go back to playing soccer. So Reed has had this, but he has never seen me do any of it. Okay. And I am not Johnny Athlete. I'm also not totally worthless. And I enjoyed.
so you're somewhere
in the middle
between.
Yeah, can you be between Johnny Athlete and totally worthless? I'll post that in the poll.
I feel like that needs to be a shirt. You know how when you see the evolution of man, where it's an ape on one side,
yes,
and then totally Vin Diesel on the other end. Okay, so totally worthless on one end, Johnny Athlete, and then Kyle in the middle.
Yeah, with finger up, nose. It's a mix between regular Kyle and like the version of Steve we created with a bucket on your foot at Disney World.
Right. Yeah, very similar to the same pose as Lucky Billy.
Yes, Lucky. And it's all mixed in with you on your roof wearing Crocs. So we somehow need...
It's a very busy shirt.
It is. It's a lot going on. So I come to you, Steve, and asking you, because, again, this is very preliminary talks. Mm-hmm. Would I be able to interest you in bringing the band back together, getting the band back together, running it back for slow pitch softball in the year 2026?
Boy, we're up against it already, right?
No, I think we've got time. I haven't looked. We got plenty of time.
I feel like in the past, it started early. It started in like April.
It does. Yeah,
We're 2/3 of the way through January at this point.
I don't need you to ramp up my anxiety about being late behind things.
Apologies.
Opens in February.
Okay, yeah. February is a week and a half away by the time this
opens in February. So I don't know what the deadline is, but the registration isn't even open.
What town
yet.
are we talking here?
I just quick Googled the one we last played in.
Okay, which is it's all the way across town.
Right.
Can we at least carpool this year?
Ooh.
I can drive the Manch every other week.
Oh my God. Then yes. You and me rolling up to windows cracked because of the fumes.
Right, yeah, naturally.
And obviously the air doesn't work. So, yes. Absolutely.
There is no air conditioning.
My apologies to the Manch.
I almost killed myself in the shop again last night.
How do we get to minute 53?
Right.
And you tell me you almost died. Put that on the list. I'm putting that on the list. Steve nearly died in the shop. No, hang on. Is this one? Do we need to keep watching? Does Annette know about this one?
She knows about it. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Told her about it.
So you learned your lesson from the last time you almost died in the shop and you didn't tell her and she found out on the radio show that you do on a national basis.
Okay, so, sorry. Back to the question at hand.
Okay. Are you willing to run it back? Slow pitch softball 2026. Steve, are you in?
I need more details.
It'll be a weeknight.
Yeah.
Games are 6:15, 7:15, and 8:15.
Okay. Do we have a team?
Steve, are you in?
Do you think any of the old gang could be?
Well, you're really
recruited?
Overestimating when I said preliminary talks.
Look, I've made a few more friends since then.
You want full disclosure right now while you make up your mind?
Yeah.
I brought this up last night to a group. And I had a couple of ahs, one no, and two people who weren't there. So I think we got the real rumblings of a team.
Okay.
And I'll post that on the poll. Are two ahs, one no, and two people not there the rumblings of a team?
Yeah. Two in absentia. Kyle, I'm going to give you a very firm...
Hey, I'm up to 3 ahs!
I still got my glove. Still got my cleats.
Don't you want that idea of number 2 up to bat?
Oh, 222. Hashtag 222.
And he's locking into that pitcher who's in his 60s and wearing 2 knee braces. Yeah. And from the back of you're a lefty, right? Were you lefty?
No, I'm a righty.
You're righty. From the back of so your right ear, right? It's facing the cage. You hear, "Go Dada!" And you look back, and there's Evelyn jumping up and down, and there's Nikki B throwing dirt in the air.
Yep, yeah.
And then that slow pitch whizzes right by your head because you were looking behind you. Mm-hmm. But now it's just 0-2. You still got another swing. So you're back focused, and then you hit that dribbler right up the middle, and you hear that pitcher yell, "Hey, F you! You hit it at me!" And you turn back to make sure Evelyn didn't hear that because it's naughty, and then the pitcher starts walking at you, and then the bench is clear. Don't you want that vibe for your kids to know that Dada can get out there? Dada's an athlete. Dada doesn't just have to drop me off at ballet class.
Right.
Listen,
and sit in the parking lot.
He's doing men ballet.
Boy, that may have just convinced me.
That's right. Evelyn being able to watch you do man ballet. Think about it.
Okay. Yeah, I will definitely give that some thought over the next week, maybe 2 weeks.
I've added you to the A list.
Okay. I can't wait to find out who else is on the A list once we're done recording.
It's a good crew.
All right. At Steve and Kyle, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky. I'm sure that we have something posted up there from recently.
Yes, all new polls, Facebook and Twitter. New merch, Chrome Don't Get You Home, the Yellow-Breasted Wiggler, up at StephenKyle.com/merch. Again, if you sent more than 53 Christmas cards this year, I need to hear from you. Comment, and if we can talk to you, because we want to get you on the list for Culling the Herd next year.
I got to tell you, too, we're for the side gig, we're staring down the barrel at live show season, and I would love to see a yellow-breasted wiggler or a Chrome Don't Get You Home shirt at a show this year.
What about someone with a yellow-breasted wiggler, like they've created out of paper mache or whatever?
Even better.
Parked on their shoulder.
Oh,
man. Boy, live show season coming up. We need to figure out where our fathead is.
Actually got an email from Trevor in Dixon/Burns.
Oh, beautiful.
Wondering where it is, because he wants it.
We're on it.
So yeah, at Stephen Kyle. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky. Talk to you next week.
See ya.